Hey everybody, welcome back to Nemes Plays Hearts of Iron 4. I am joined by many a YouTuber in this wonderful, glorious world war, including Bundeswehr Bob, Roach, Midge, Ben, Magnus, Robinblitz, and the Prussian Prince.
Hello.
What up?
Hello.
I really liked how you said
everyone.
Ben, and then there was a pause, and then Magnus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's a Magnus in there.
It's a pause for effect. Dang.
I have to
There's a
restrain
magnet.
myself from calling you Borkford because I've gotten so used to referring to everyone as their D&D character. It's actually
Have you heard the tale?
Oh god. I would say like the way Nemes Nemes had like a pause with like Ben and Magnus. I would say that's like the XCOM 2 guy. Welcome back, Commander. It's like a pause in there as well. Like on every sentence, like
XCOM 2 is making me real
Commander.
salty.
I don't know what the hell's
yeah.
going on with your X. I think you just need to uninstall and reinstall because literally
I have
the
Ben.
only
Is
bug I've ever
not
encountered when I played it, and this was on launch day, was I had one graphical glitch that fixed itself after I switched screens. Like that was it.
Ben, you break every game you touch.
I just installed the game, started playing it, and the thing is completely bugged out of its gourd.
Really? That's
Just for you.
I'm shooting Rommel again.
Like
apparently.
he's literally talking about things like what was the big thing that just happened? Like where like damage numbers aren't displaying and
Oh yeah.
and shit
Yeah,
like that.
damage numbers. I shot someone with like one of the Gatling guns. It normally would say shredded in the number of armors it shredded, and then armor, the number that was absorbed by the armor, and then damage left over. But it just didn't say anything. An armor blip disappeared, and a couple of health points blipped off, but it didn't say anything. Or like the AI invents actions that don't exist just to like keep the game going is really weird.
Benjamin Gamebreaker Magnus.
Ben, you've got a whole 350 of the 10,000 guns I've tried to send you so far.
350.
That's 34,000 in actual guns. If our
I
math
sent him
is
300.
correct.
I sent him
What the
320.
How comes Mexico has 42 regiments in? Why are they all showing
What?
up as Mexico?
Why are they regiments?
All of the United States military. I zoomed in, and it all had the flag of Mexico. And then
Well,
I've
that would
zoomed
be
out
wrong.
again, and now it's got the UK.
They're
Speaking of
outsourcing.
Got the
bugs,
Mexican.
They're just outsourcing. It's cheaper.
Oh, immigrants.
I've taken Guangzhou. I've
They're
almost
taking all of our
I have
jobs.
hooked
God
up
damn
with
it.
Hong Kong.
Bob, whatever you do, don't build the wall.
It's like also like the British Navy in the Channel has the flag of Australia.
Well, I'm
Like,
building the Sicilian wall right now.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on
have
for me.
hooked up with the British enclave in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I still have
Whoa,
two
why
troops
are
there for
you
some reason.
removing all
I mean,
troops
I'm gonna have to hold this
from
this
there?
crossing. Quite frankly, unless I can get these forts done in any sort of expedient manner. But if they keep attacking, I'm not gonna be able to finish them.
I really wish the Chinese would also.
So
help
someone
Russia.
else is gonna have to carry on the fight with naval invading through the Mediterranean and stuff.
Have I captured a couple I've captured a couple factories. Huzzah!
But not Minsk yet.
I'm fighting for it. 78%.
So I can make the push across like I just
I don't-
am right now. Oh, look at me go.
I created a
I-
couple pockets.
I
Yay!
have to say though, Ben, the counters, like the
All right,
percentages
Sea
of
Fleet.
victory, like
Black Sea Fleet,
Like,
the Turkish Navy, fighting.
when you're losing or winning in a province is a lot better than Hearts of Iron 3. It's more accurate.
What do you mean? It's
Wow.
perfectly accurate in Hearts of Iron 3. In Black Ice, it's messed up.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I've only played Black Ice.
Oh, then what do you...
Well, a little bit of Hearts of Iron 3 vanilla. A little bit.
I say it's perfectly fine in vanilla Hearts of Iron 3. In Black Ice, it's either 0 or 99, and you have to actually delve into it and look to see what's going on.
And then you have like a
Yes.
12-second long audio track playing.
Trying to create a pocket of Japanese troops.
Speaking of
Going.
pockets, Russians are starving to death and dying. And Romanians. Don't forget the
You
Romanians.
Go. Create a pocket. Create a pocket of loads and loads of Japanese divisions. Do it. Do it now.
We're pushing up the toe.
Sweet. Do it, Anakin.
Yeah.
Do it, Anakin.
Do it.
Midge, have you started playing Yemeni 3 yet?
No.
Why not?
Roach has been playing it, right?
Yeah, I started it. I started my first game like literally an hour before we started this.
Been busy.
Damn right you have. It's a good game.
It's a great game.
Damn right you have.
I'm playing as Rome right now, and I don't see what I don't see how how you screwed it up so bad in the first episode of your series, Ben.
I have no idea. Like I said at the beginning of it, I played the game for like 45 minutes to an hour just to understand the controls, and then started recording.
So I didn't even do that. I just started it up, and I've already conquered 3 of the cities you're currently having problems with, and the last episode I watched.
Oh.
It's not that hard.
Good for you.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't understand how you had such trouble.
Did you have an enemy that steamrolled through 10 cities in the first hour of the game?
Currently, yeah, I had one, but then I used good use of the bridgeheads to keep them at bay.
Oh, so you're fighting an enemy from the north that has to go through the bridgeheads.
Yes, but they controlled both of them at the start, but I was able to capture them after. So.
Yeah, I got a huge wide open back door.
Well, that's your problem.
Wow.
Whoa.
TMI, Ben.
Whoa.
TMI.
I captured Minsk.
He's got it. So Ben, how long until Leningrad?
I don't know, Robin. You are always just way ahead of yourself.
I know.
Well, the Turkish Navy was able to beat the Black Sea Fleet.
Huzzah!
The Chinese are finally invading.
So I'm wondering, who's all involved up here in Scandinavia? I'm wondering, since Germany pushed into a little bit of southern Denmark, if we don't start at Kiel, maybe? Do we start in France, or do we start in Denmark on the European front?
Go, get in that battle. Go. Oh, they pushed you back. Fuckers.
Are
These
you
fuckers have
talking
tanks.
about where to land your troops?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where to best do that.
Well, that in of itself, I mean, a proper D-Day type invasion, I think, is a little ways away still, because in order to make that happen, we're going to have some serious, several nations at once pouring in there. So
I'm just trying to set the groundwork from a naval and an air perspective to make sure we start to rule the necessary areas we need to do. Now, granted, I think we're pretty close to just owning the seas and the air in general. Maybe not the air, but the seas. I need to kick up air production, I think, to get to that next step, though. How are you from a bomber's perspective, Bob?
What's a bomber?
What?
That was what I was afraid you were going to say.
What is a bomber? Because I would not know.
All right, then. I have some biplane bombers. Those will help, right?
Well, I mean, they'll drop bombs. That's
True.
What was the Russians used really slow
PO2.
biplanes? Yeah, with women pilots.
yeah, which
Yeah,
actually
Night
Lots of
Witches.
nice attacks.
I loved it.
Night Witches.
Yeah, the Night Witches. I loved. There was an event in War Thunder, I think during its first or second year during Halloween, where you could do an event or you could do a mission and you could get the PO2 as an aircraft.
I have it.
Yeah, and
I have
and it became a thing on the forums because if you reversed PO2, it was too OP, and
That thing was the fun little plane to fly. Was for a little tiny thing.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's the only biplane you can actually use that has a very good chance at killing a jet fighter, because it's so slow. A jet fighter stalls
They
out
stall out.
before it can get beat on you.
Mm-hmm.
There are Japanese planes flying over Italy.
Yeah, there certainly are. But I've got some tactical bombers in the air, but my production and research on those has been pretty piss poor.
Yeah, what is the air situation?
Oh,
over
hey, we
there?
took Stalingrad. Oh, I didn't.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Stalingrad?
Yeah,
What?
no,
Fighting it out.
I didn't even notice.
What?
Okay.
That's the thing, okay?
All right, I moved I moved a couple hundred planes over to Italy.
The Turkish mobile forces are very quick.
One thing I've definitely learned the hard way is
Yugoslavia
not
is
to.
going to end this war with like 90% participation for some reason.
It's because they've got a shitload of troops. Like,
I've done most of the work.
One thing I've learned about the whole air situation is to ensure that your planes aren't set onto the never retreat option, especially if you're
You mean the
outnumbered.
default?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It'd be great if you could change that. You know, like
You can.
like a finished. Well, I mean, like as a default option, just making that not the default. Like in a settings or preferences tab or something like that. Like a finished game.
It's almost like you expect this to be a finished game.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you, dude?
I don't know.
I get those Gurkhas yet. Could really do with them. No. Damn.
I gotta say,
15
I would
days
hate to
away
be the
from
Soviets
Gurkhas.
right now. If anything, just for the fact that it's got to be so embarrassing that they're losing to us.
to Poland, Yugoslavia, and Turkey.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But to be fair, Yugoslavia is like Greece, most of Greece and Romania. Turkey is like Byzantium.
Part of Bulgaria, part of Bulgaria, and then Turkey. That's what I am.
And then Poland is currently the size of
Part
like
of Poland.
Poland
No,
and Lithuania.
I'm Poland-ish.
Poland-ish.
Because he did lose
So,
Danzig.
Ben.
I'm thinking a one-front war is really the way to do this.
First, take out the Soviets, then go to Germany. Danzig War.
What I don't get is what Yugoslavia is getting all of the occupation participation
Because
right now.
I am occupying everything.
No, you're
Oh
not!
my god, there's so many
Yes.
Japanese troops now on this border. Holy shit.
It's my troops occupying it.
That's not how that works.
Halt, halt.
Apparently
Apparently
it
it
is.
is though.
I found the
According to
Japanese
what's Arch
army.
of Iron, it is.
Yowza.
there's not enough supply up here to support all the British troops and Mexican troops and American troops.
Oh, I didn't realize I sent them all that way. I will
How is my gun
garrison Sicily
situation?
for
Like
now.
the Mexicans probably go ahead and leave as well from here, from the toe. Just get back on Sicily.
Back we
I'm
go.
I'm still waiting for the freaking the Sardinian plan to finish here.
What the hell happened to the Soviets?
Oh, you know what? No, I see what's going on. I think it's whoever originally takes it, and you just have your troops spread along the entire front, even the section of the front that I'm in control of.
Yeah. And you know what? He's doing a good job.
All he's doing is he's got one unit marching in straight lines across open territory. He's not actually doing anything. I'm doing the fighting, and he's just walking through empty territory.
I don't know.
Prussian,
man.
do I need to
Did
kick
see
you?
the encirclements?
Yeah, you see the encirclements that I'm doing. I'm the one creating encirclements and then spending my time and resources reducing them. Oh, I'm gonna get so fucked at the end of this.
Oh, no, I mean, we already established that. You are getting fucked in this peace deal.
Yes.
Because we had to come and help you. And for some reason, Turkey is really miffed about what you did to the Netherlands and Belgium. So, yeah. For some reason. Don't worry about it.
Good news, guys. I'm not going to become a puppet anymore.
Not yet, or at
No, no, I've managed to reverse the effects ever so slightly.
Before you guys got into this, I was just all me, and now I'm down to how much participation am I at now? 22%.
Well, to be fair, Turkey has stormed over the Caucasus and taken Stalingrad.
Well, Turkey's got a fair amount, compared to what everybody's done. Turkey has a perfectly reasonable amount of participation. Yugoslavia's is way out of whack.
So with this war going on against Romania,
There you go, cuz.
you didn't know about it, but you do now. I'm just telling you now. Like, there's a war going on.
What are you talking
What
about?
in the hell are you doing, troops?
Oh my
No.
god. I got a
Basically,
veteran-
Prussian when he declared war on Romania.
Let's put them into combat. Holy Christ.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, mine must have got pinned here with you. I was like, why aren't you doing
Nemes,
what
pull
I
your
told
troops
you?
back. Pull your troops
I've
back.
been
to
trying.
Oh God. And
I
my
can't-
troops won't
I
go
would
to the front
hate-
because there's Yugoslavian troops already there taking up the supply.
Italian paratroopers?
Yeah, those existed. Like that's
There we go.
Really?
yes, yeah,
Did they ever use their parachutes?
no.
Then they're not paratroopers. I'm
Well,
sorry.
no, they still are. Because I mean, the Fallschirmjägers, like they had what, 2 drop operations like in their history, or 2 or 3.
Then they stopped using
And then
them.
they stopped using them. I mean, Malta. I could see, after Malta, I wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't want to do that again. And fair enough. So did the American paratroopers after Market Garden. Kind of just, kind of done with that.
Yeah.
Though apparently there was a, I didn't even know this until like I watched Band of Brothers, but there was a another drop operation that was like over the Rhine, like literally the last month of the war, and it was completely useless. Like it didn't matter, but they were doing it for like publicity, I think.
Let's get people killed for publicity. That sounds like America.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so there should be 4 levels of coastal fort in Messina, so should be able to hold Sicily without too much fuss.
All right.
Excellent.
And I'm building
Ooh.
infrastructure and naval base there, so we should have good supply on Sicily itself in short order.
Hey, I'm building planes again.
Excellent.
At the tune of 1 every 6 weeks.
Well, hey, you're building them.
It takes 6 weeks to build 1 fighter, but I'm building them. Still not building any of those tanks yet, though.
Oh, hey, look, we're at the outskirts of Moscow.
Yep.
What? Oh wow.
What?
Are
And
they
we're about
actually
to get it.
defending it? Is there anybody defending it? Nope,
Nope.
they're just gonna walk right in.
More wars, more occupation for me. Yay.
So the French.
I
landed
like
next to
the one
Portugal.
South African division just like marching through.
Isn't it weird that it's whoever
Polska.
marches into the province, but not who owns it? I kind of thought it would be the other way around.
Well, no, because it's like a really odd mechanic on who owns what.
Yeah, because like before there's every once in a while you could see it like in the south. There's like little bits of Yugoslavian land that flip over to Turkey or Poland depending on who does what. It's weird.
Yeah. And really, I mean, because when we gave you that port, like the control down to the port, the
Mhm.
entire other half, like the other side of that river that borders that province, was Yugoslavian controlled.
Yeah.
But then it just flipped over to you again. Like, yeah, it's a weird mechanic. So I can see why they don't do that.
Prussian Prince is purposely. I know what he's doing. My troops are fighting, and then he's specifically telling his units to find holes, walk around the combat, and go take the
Exactly.
cities. I can see him doing it.
So you're just being an asshole, Prince? Is that what you're doing? That what's going on here?
We're
To
winning
be
the
fair,
war.
the mission derivative is to screw over Ben. So
I'm
Why
pretty
is that
sure
from
that's
the
what
original
haven's in
derivative
almost
now?
every single series.
Yeah,
A
but
strong
I'm publicly
Poland will
stating
help.
this is what we're trying to do. We don't.
Allies too are a little petty.
Let's do. Hey, we
We
have a
haven't just
name.
fucking joined the Axis. Did what everybody expected me to do.
Allies have been working well together.
yeah,
It's like I actually have captured a few factories and some resources, but I know it's in the war goal. They're just gonna go through. They're gonna pick all of the regions that have resources in them and leave me the.
Oh
empty
no!
ones.
What we're going to do, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the major areas that we wanted to fight over. but we're also I'm going to say this now. We're going to release a shitload of puppets, get them into our faction, and then we're going to use them as a
What?
battering ram into Germany, because
Good news, everyone. We have Sardinia.
Hooray!
Ah, lovely.
because that's actually more interesting than us just painting the map, our color.
I'm staring at a scary amount of the Japanese army in southern China.
It's only about 30.
Like Prussian Prince just took one division, ran straight up to Leningrad while I was engaged on either side.
All right, Nems. Here's what I think the plan should be, and you too, Robin.
All right.
Here's what I think we should do. Nems, you should go ahead and plan a naval invasion for either Anzio or Naples, and cut the Italian peninsula in half, and I can do the hard push from the south. Is what I can do from there.
Where do you want Anzio or Naples?
Yeah, so they're just both of them are just south of Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I just upped my recruitment level, and my manpower pool didn't change at all.
Because they've all gone straight into the armies, probably. Reinforcements.
Well, that ticks. That's something that takes time.
Are you fine if I pull my troops off of Sicily? Are you good?
Oh yeah, please do actually, because they're eating the food that we need for our big American boys.
Ooh.
Oh my.
At least I've now got supply in these.
Because there's
regions,
Mexican
that's-
garrison units here already anyway, and I'm holding the straight crossing.
Yep.
So what is this degraded down to? I'm down to 19% participation.
You're going to end up with like what, 5% at the end?
I don't know. It's going to be really low, and they're going to screw me out of everything.
Well, I mean, no matter what your participation was beforehand, I was going to do that anyway.
Wow.
I want to see how many troops I've lost now.
I did choose that third option, not the first one. I'm not doing this
43.
because I'm a good person. I'm doing this because I'm going to lord this over you.
Britain, you've lost a lot less troops than I thought you would have.
Thank you? Question mark.
Yeah.
Hey, you haven't died as much.
Well, I mean,
we might be
considering
able
you had the
to-
whole Dunkirk thing, like,
A lot of
Are
South
we,
African troops up here in or are those expeditionary forces to you, Nems?
Of course.
There's like a lot of South African units up here. What's going on?
Yeah, I had a lot more troops in Sicily than I was actually aware of. By about 10 units.
Must build heavy tanks.
Alright, you guys. Delete all of your orders. Yep.
We have 2 times the amount of planes on Sicily than what the capacity is.
I'm trying to move a bunch of them to yeah, that's what I meant to do. Rebase.
Let's see, capacity is 1,400 and there's 2,800 on there.
I'm moving all mine to Sicily.
oh, there was a tiny little.
Yeah, there we go. You should be good now. I'm sorry, I moved them all to Sardinia.
I heard gunfire. Who's attacking me where? Oh no, the Chinese are attacking the Japanese across the border. Go on, China! Help close my gap of a front. Go!
My gap of a front.
Yes.
Close his gap.
Alright. So long! All the English are off to Sardinia. It's a little nicer over there.
Oh, Bob, here come the Italians again.
They've got fresh food.
Pip pip cheerio.
They're trying awful hard to make the straight crossing, but it's not going to work for them. Which
Well,
I've technically got the superiority of arms to be able to get across onto the toe, but I can't really push any further up the toe, so that's why I want to do a combined force attack from 2 different
Soviet
directions.
Union is 90% capitulated.
Yeah.
Well, they're using 3 divisions against 29.
Well,
I've
yeah,
got 50. Yeah, no, it was 45 Japanese divisions versus my 21 British Raj divisions right now. It's not looking good. I need some AT. I'm gonna research AT.
Okay, so I'm looking at my insufficient resources, right? So I am in need of 0 rubber right now. So I have a deficit of 0 rubber right now on my thing. Someone play with a knife or something?
Somebody keeps clicking something, yeah.
Prince?
It's probably my keyboard every once in a while. Pressing buttons closer to the microphone.
God,
Probably
I'm about to say, you need to work on your gain or something. I can hear your mouse button.
That's probably what that is, actually.
Every time you click, I could hear the click. I think you need to reduce your gain levels a
In
little
his
bit.
soul. He can hear it.
It's probably the keyboard because I'm clicking right now and you probably can't hear this.
Oh,
No,
no.
we
No,
can.
we can.
No, we
can.
can hear it.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. Let me
That's
check
why we're
the settings.
complaining. That's...
All right, now.
Well, I did lower it a tad, but can you still
Yeah,
really hear
still
it? Or?
hear every click. We can hear every click and every keystroke.
Well, I don't know what I can hear about that, because if I lower it too much more, then you won't be able to actually hear me anymore.
I'm super
So-
concerned that there's just like a
Right.
bunch of Japanese troops taking up garrison positions in France.
Wait, there are? Oh
What?
yeah, there are. What?
Look at that. Fucking Japanese divisions. They're
there's
hanging out in like Calais, they're over there in The Hague or Rotterdam. It's like what's going
Yeah,
on?
but there are also zeros flying over Italy.
Meanwhile, India is invading mainland China, Japanese occupied China.
I know. It's stalled heavily though because they found the Japanese army. Like I was fighting.
When it came to actually fighting, suddenly things just got bogged down.
Well, no, it was like we found like there was 20 divisions there, and we were like, yeah, we can keep pushing this back. Soon as there's 50 divisions, like we go, well, we're outnumbered and we don't have any reinforcements of our own, so let's just stay here for a while. Oh, they're pushing in as
This
well. They're
this
trying
is
to
a
attack
nice
me.
place. We'll stay here.
Yeah, we've alleviated the pressure off of Hong Kong for our master. So I'm going to change the symbol for this.
Oh man, I
yeah.
almost got my extra research slot.
Oh, I finally found the Romanian Navy.
That's a thing.
Did that not say?
They still have a navy?
Yeah, apparently
They too
nobody,
have a hand crank destroyer.
nobody had actually fought them yet, so the Turkish Navy found them off the coast
Go
of Romania.
again. They've removed some troops. We can attack again. Everyone, pour over the lines. Off you pop.
Over the top.
It's literally. I'm actually still using World War One tactics. So
Wow.
I want to see my veteran Gurkha rifles get into combat.
All 200 guys.
Yeah, but still, they get a plus 75% combat bonus.
These Polish troops must be pretty decently trained by now.
So Ben, how many factories do you have at the moment?
What's it matter? We're gonna lose them all.
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah.
use them while you can.
I mean, it's
Make sure to at least take a port
It's-
wherever you
I mean,
are.
it's better if I just rip that band-aid off now. Like,
Free civilian factories.
Now,
Oh.
I would be less salty about it if Prussian Prince hadn't fucked me over 6 kinds of Wednesday.
I will say your VP rush strategy
Six
is
kind of-
starting to get on my nerves too, because it's making managing my fronts fucking difficult as all hell. Because now one of my armies, which is like my little attack, like spearhead army, is like spread across
Yeah.
Like-
So is
like-
it strategically deploying
like
everywhere?
half the goddamn continent because you've extended its line.
Yeah, because he's just VP rushing, which means every single time he starts moving the front, all that happens is our units get strategically redeployed, and he just ends up taking more land and more land and more land, and just snowballs, and we end up with nothing, and he ends up with everything. But
Yugoslavia has
between that
70%
nonsense
participation.
and stabbing me, literally stabbing me in the back, I'm a little salty.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it sucks to be stabbed in the back. I assume.
It's almost like I actually got stabbed in the back, and that's not what happened to you.
Oh, is that how we're going to go?
Ben, Gondor called for aid,
Are you
and you
sure
didn't
you
go.
want that
It's-
port, Ben? 'Cause-
See, what I don't understand is how you guys don't understand that I would be dead too, playing a different nation.
No, you wouldn't. Ah, God damn it.
I reject
I
your
would.
reality and substitute it with my own.
That's exactly what you're doing. I never would have won that situation.
Yeah, I was talking to him.
Oh, my God.
How goes the
Never in a
naval planning
million
for
years would
Naples or
I have-
Anzio?
I would never in a million years have won that situation.
I
I would have made it to Berlin, yes, but that wouldn't have capitulated Germany.
Still, like,
No,
day
you would
15 or
die.
something.
Wouldn't capitulate Germany, but either you would have gotten to Berlin, you have a lot of fucking factories to help now on their opposite side to attack them there, thereby helping us, or they would have redeployed back to your line, and you could have fought them to a stalemate in defensive action. That would have taken
That's
pressure.
not what happened.
That would have taken
What
pressure
would've-
off
what
of
would
us,
have happened?
and we could
I
have
would
actually
have
gotten
hit
through.
Berlin. You guys folded like a cheap suit.
Because
though.
the
There was-
entire goddamn German army was on our
It
fucking
wouldn't
doorstep.
have made a difference.
Yes, there
though.
would've.
You wouldn't have died.
No,
they would
because
have rolled back on
the
me.
UK
Those
was
factories
deploying
would have not
right
had a
to
chance
us.
to
We're out
do
of time.
anything. The factories would not have had a chance to build a single gun before they got retaken. It wouldn't have made any difference. We would all be dead.
No.
It sounds like the Eastern Allies has internal conflicts.
We would all
just
be
a
dead.
bit.
We would all be dead. And all three of us would be playing different nations instead of two of us.
No.
Oh, God, okay, Nebs, play us off.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We hope you enjoyed, in particular, the last minute and a half of people shouting at each other. Join us next time as hopefully we make landfall on Italy and other people do other things. Be sure to check out their perspectives. Links are down below in the description. Have a great one.
Better.
Bye.
Bye.